Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 6 with me, FalseSymmetry. Today we're over here at the main base, the big donut of awesomeness. I'm actually not sure what to call this thing. The False Palace? The Symmetry Tower? I don't know, I'm sure there's something. The Symmetry Spiral, perhaps? It's not very spiral, though, is it really? It's just sort of donut-shaped and very palace-like. So I don't know, if you guys have any name suggestions, let me know below. I would love to give it a name at one point. But yeah, this thing is starting to look awesome. I haven't done a lot of work on it recently, but it is a project that I'm going to be continuously working on throughout the season. But today, oh, can I even get up here? Do I need to ender pearl back over? I think I need to, yeah, I need an ender pearl to get back on top of here. So today we're actually planning on working just outside on that building over there. Today I really want to build a stables because for those that don't know, I have some horses over there which I'll show you in a second that need somewhere to stay because they've currently been pretty much living under the ground for a very, very long time. I also really want to work in a way to make the rail look good because as you can see, this is sort of the rail line here. You can see the tunnel there. It's going to come out of the water like it does the other side. And I've sort of decided to keep it quite a low down. I mean, enough so that I'm not going to, hit my head on it or anything. But low enough that you can sort of very much still see it, and most buildings are going to be taller than it. So I really, really want to work in a way to have this go through the middle of our stables. That's going to be the challenge of today. So let me show you guys the horses that we have, and I should probably actually start moving them over there because otherwise we're not going to be able to fill the stables up with anyone. Let's actually check that these guys are still here, in fact. Yep. They are still here, these three lovely skeleton horses. Look at them. Ah, you guys lovely. So friendly. So very, very patient. They literally live under here. They've lived under here for so long. We've got a friend as well. Right, let's see if we can get you guys out of here. We can. Perfect. And hopefully I can get these guys all the way around the beach, around the outside, and yeah, I just need to not get them in the water because I think they drown. And by drown, I mean they sink to the bottom. They don't actually drown because, well, they're skeletons, aren't they? Okay, I wasn't going to record again, but look at that tunnel over there. How cool does that look? Oh, don't drown. No, don't do it. Don't sink. Yeah, dude, this tunnel just looks so good at night. Just you can see the glow just above it on the water. Oh, it looks so good. I'm just imagining my big ship. I want to build a big ship right there. Oh, it's going to look so good. It should be far enough, yeah, this should be far enough forward that it's not going to affect the ship, but it's going to, I don't know, I'm just so excited. I think so much of this area is coming together. It's taken a fair amount of time, but definitely loving the way it is going. So I thought I would try out a little bit of colour palette stuff, and I've decided I think I want to bring in a little bit of wood without going too crazy because I want the trees to stand out. I want them to be very, very different than the buildings so that everything here is very much just a little bit more impactful. That's what I want this whole area to be because obviously being fantasy, fantasy usually, generally, I like to think fantasy is quite in your face, very, very different than real life. Now, sort of, I guess you can say this is quite real life at the moment. I've sort of tried to add twists like, this sort of swooping down area here. Although, I've been looking at how I want to, have an entrance here and, well, this isn't going to work, is it? I can't really, I guess I could add a staircase up, but I think what I'm going to do is leave that to the very, very end. So we're going to ignore the fact that this doesn't line up and looks very, very odd indeed, and just sort of carry on going with what we're doing. So I'm trying to plan out here sort of how the walls are going to look, because I want the doorway to be at the front here. This area at the side here, I think, just for, not going too crazy with the detail, I'm thinking this is going to be just plain old, wall. It's just going to be all stone bricks all the way along, maybe a little bit of detail, maybe some bushes and whatever else like that. So that's going to be both sides. The back, however, we could do something a bit special because obviously we don't have the rail going over the top of the back. So I think, we'll go again with this, but maybe we'll add some windows. So I don't know if windows are going to look good. Sort of, I've run out of quartz again. Of course I have. And I'm running out of stone brick as well. Great. Well, I've got some more blocks over in here. So let me quickly do a little bit of a window idea over there, and we'll see how it's going to look. So I know what you're thinking, False, are you going to really be doing this for the whole of today? Don't worry, we're actually going to take a break midway through because I've heard from someone that there is indeed... Oh, I've got an idea for that actually. A way to do the windows a little bit differently so that the horses aren't going to actually escape. Because I think the horses are going to be on the back half of this, like this side of the thing. And the front of it's going to be just a room, maybe. We'll see, I don't know. I don't know what the interior is going to have just yet. But for now, let's do a bit of a window like that. Oh, actually, wait a second. That doesn't look that great. We'll see if we can sort of make that work later on. We'll leave it as is. In my head, that looked amazing. Yeah, it doesn't look that amazing. But yeah, I heard from, well, a couple of the Hermits that there are a couple of new shops that I want to check out that aren't quite shops. One's an anti-shop, which I don't understand, and the other I think is some sort of pet. So we'll check that out a little bit later when we want to break from this project. But I think for now we want to sort of focus on this as much as possible, trying to get the shapes and stuff right. And you can see I've brought loads of sort of a block palette over. So I think that's definitely where we want to go. And I did mention in a previous episode that this was going to be too tall. I think it was in an episode, maybe in the live stream, I'm not sure. But I'm thinking we could have the first level up to about here. So that, you know, let's just use dirt a little bit. So this is going to be the level here. And that's tall enough. That's 3 blocks, which is the minimum you want. I don't really want this to feel like super, super cramped. And then from there on, we'll just sort of go up even further and have like a whole second level to perhaps there. And I think, let's have a quick flyby. That should look pretty okay. I mean, you can't really tell from here. I need to add the roof first, but no, we're not going to do the roof until we've done the tracks. So let's put a pause on this building for now, work out how the tracks are going to look, and then we'll see, because ultimately the tracks are going to be the make or the break of this project, isn't it? I should probably have done this first, perhaps. Oh, I was doing so well. I mean, this has taken ages to get to the stage where it is now. And guess what I found? Right in the middle of where I want to put a block here. An invisible block where I can't place anything. Oh, man. Why exactly right here? That's really annoying. Okay, well, Azuma's online. Hopefully he's going to be free to help me out there. Because otherwise that's just going to really be a pet. Like, it's right near... Oh, it's not quite where the wall is going to be. That would have been even more of a pain. Although I shouldn't jinx it, there could be another one nearby somewhere. I don't think the distance between them is actually like I don't think there's like an equal distance between them. I've just thought actually I don't really want to bring in the glass too much into the building because obviously there's going to be a wall, right? So I'm thinking the glass might even want to just stop like there. And then just attach to the wall, and then inside you won't need walls because you're going to have floor. Like, along here? I don't know. Anyway, this probably doesn't make sense to you guys. It's all looking very confusing and very messy. But yeah, let me get in contact with Azuma and see if he's around to fix that for me. So, this thing is looking good. I'm really happy with it. I've added a bit of a balcony idea there, which I've got fences for now. I've added a little bit of greenery here just to mix it up for now temporarily, because it looked a bit flat. I've also added some extra pillars here, because I'm thinking, like this... And then this, oh my goodness, I can't build. This one, and also the other end as well. These areas here, once this is all blocked in and everything, these can be the pens. So we'll probably have, I guess, fence gates in front, like so. So there'll be enough for 3, which is, wait, do I have 4 or 3? I think I have 3. Oh, it's actually worked out. I wasn't too worried if I had like a spare horse or a spare pen. That would have been fine. But man, this has actually worked out pretty well. So let's put a couple of torches on there. Look at that. Instantly looking great. And then we can put like fences or fence gates in here too. Maybe fence gates actually. They look quite nice. And then upstairs where we've got like the balcony area. It's looking really nice because as you can imagine, the track's going to come along here, go all the way through. It's almost like a train station but without being an actual station. But I really wanted to sort of get my builds working with the rail, because a lot of you guys have said, you know, hey False, the whole point of this rail is so that you can see the builds around you. You can sort of see my build from underneath there, which is quite nice. But these two weren't going to work together very well, in my opinion. That they were sort of too close in that sort of area. If it was this far away the whole way along, maybe it would have worked a bit better, but because it sort of went over there and interacted with that area, and I don't know, it just wasn't, I think, in my head, it was just going to look messy. I tried it out, I planned it out, I looked into it, you know, I did a lot of looking into it to try and see if I could make it work, and I couldn't, so, yeah. Oh, that looks really nice. Look at the view at the fountain from here. Oh, beautiful views. Beautiful views. Hopefully this is a beautiful building to match the beautiful views, because it'll be very sad if not. Anyway, let me get on with this. I think I'm going to add a roof similar to what I did last season, a very sort of a rounded roof. So sort of A-frame but rounded. And my plan wasn't to use purple roofs on these buildings, but because this is the royal or palace related horse stables, it'll be probably the only one with the roof matching, and the rest are probably going to have more sort of plain roofs, because otherwise we're going to detract from the main build, which is not what we want to do at all. Well, I've been hanging out here, just, you know, chilling, and someone's shooting at me. The Yeti watches. Okay then. Well, I guess Azuma's watching everybody today for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, I was trying to get on with this. It's taken a good long while, and I think I've actually made it bigger than it's meant to be. So I'm gonna have to sort of tweak some ideas that I had. Yeah, it's starting to look somewhat okay. Although I've just thought, oh, it's 4 there and 3 there. How have I only just noticed that? Oh no. I mean, that works because there's 3 here and 3 this side too. Oh, I guess it's not a bad thing. It's mirrored one way, just not mirrored the other. Well, this thing is almost complete. I'm very happy with how it's looking. I'm pretty happy with how this thing is looking. It's not the most exciting on this sort of side here. Like I say, it's sort of is wider both sides than it's meant to be. This is sort of meant to be like here. I miscounted how big it needed to be in game. Because I'd sort of planned out like the size of it, because I always have to sort of plan out the scale of something before I build it, but apparently I'm wrong here. Anyway, this sort of area up here, we'll add some proper lighting at some point, but it's sort of going to be a bit of a hay bale storage. We can even sort of maybe store some in the centre right here, because obviously the tracks are going to go across here, so it'd be nice for you to sort of go on by and, you know, you'll see hay bales either side of you. I think that's a pretty cool idea. So that's the plan for up here. Down here, we're actually just going to chuck the horses in. If I can go down this ladder, please, that'd be wonderful. Yeah, I've hidden some lighting underneath some things, which should hopefully stop us from spawning. And, yeah, everything's just looking quite nice in here. So I'm going to get the horses in, finish up the details, and I'll catch you guys after we head on over to the shopping district to see what these shops are all about. Okay, so break time on that project before we finish it all off, and we're heading over to the shopping district to find both Stress Monsters and Mumbo's shop. Now, I think Stress Monsters is in the mall, and I have a feeling it's a little bit overpriced for my particular amount of diamonds. I only have like 20 or so blocks of diamond, whereas a lot of the other hermits have multiple stacks of blocks, so I think that, you know, it's more catered towards them. I wish I had a discount or something, half price, I would 100% be there. Where is it? That's my little area there, so I think it was opposite. Oh no, it's over here in the green area. So yeah, this is Stress Monster's little shop here, and I think the idea is you adopt a chicken or something like that. Let's have a look. Treat your chick. Welcome to Treat Your Chick. Here you can adopt a lonely chicken and provide it with a home it so deserves. Our poor homeless chicks need a loving parent to provide it with a home that suits its particular needs. After reading through the adoption certificates for each chick below, you may find that you have found your perfect companion. So if so, then please take their book from the chest, leave your payment in the chest, and head to the new rehoming grounds. This is located at these coordinates, southwest-ish from here. Your chicken is waiting for you. Blah, blah, blah. Make sure you... Wait, you have to build... Wait. You have to build something? You have to build a habitat? Okay, let's see what's in here then. Bob, Anthea, Sally, and Darren. Okay, where are the prices? Are the prices in here? Because I need to confirm that it is like a stack of... Hello? Darren. Okay, Darren, how much are you? Okay, Darren's only 40. Let's see if they are all 40. 40 is still pretty expensive though, I'm gonna be honest. there's a new trend going on with the hermits. Oh my goodness, 128 diamonds? What on earth, Bob? Bob! Bob! What on earth, my dude? 64 diamonds. Okay, so there are some cheaper ones. But still not quite. So we could have had Darren or Sally. I mean, Darren's pretty cool, but I've got a feeling, so I saw a little bit about how this works. I'm not going to read through it all on camera right now, but basically there's a chance that your chick could die, and therefore you will stop receiving whatever the prices are you get from rehoming said chicken. But yeah, I just, it's not in my price range right now, so Stress, I apologise. At some point, maybe I'll be interested in buying a chick, but I don't have enough businesses that are making any money. Speaking of that, let's go to the Adopt a Box shop, which, by the way, she totally copied me. I'm just going to put it out there. No. But no, a box is definitely need adopting more so than those chicks. I'm sure Stress can look after those chickens. She's the one that, if anything, will let the chicks get out of hand, right, in her base. But anyway, we have, Rocky. Rocky's been sold to, I believe, Rendog. So, hopefully... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Why has he put a 6th diamond in there? Also, this is in the wrong box. This is rehoming your shulker. This is buying a new shulker friend. I don't think Ren already knew Rocky. I mean, technically he sort of did. I guess he gave me a tip, right? That was 5 diamonds, Rocky. It said on the sign there. So, thanks, Ren. Hopefully you look after him, although I already know the answer to that question. Because I've already had to rescue Rocky from the floor before he despawned. Yes, guys, he's already been on the floor after Ren's died. So Rocky's, well, good thing they're rocks, right? They're a bit more solid than perhaps, you know, sponge or something. So he's perhaps one of the stronger of the sugar boxes. Anyway, we need to try and find the anti-shop. I've got a feeling it's over here, so let's head over there and see what's going on with Mumbo. Well, it looks sort of promising. I'll be honest. I'm not sure if there's a particular entrance to this thing. I've just sort of flown into it. Or maybe this is just a design thing. Maybe this isn't actually the shop. Oh, wait. Wait. Instructions. 1. Walk Duke around the course. 2. Hit button once done. Have a nice day. Oh! Hi, Duke. Duke the dog. Please don't feed. Okay, I won't feed him, but he wants to have a walk around this course. So, because I don't own this particular dog, in fact, none of the hermits do, I believe it is Duke the dog that owns, this guy, that owns the dog. Oh my goodness, this is quite a long course to be able to push this guy. Oh, but I get 1 diamond at the end of it. Is it worth it? Probably. Come on, Duke, we're going for a walk. I mean, I don't think Duke actually wants a walk, Mumbo, if I'm honest. Duke seems pretty happy sitting down, not really doing anything. Come on, Duke. Okay, this might take a while, guys. Be right back. Well, I totally didn't get Duke just a little bit stuck there or anything. he's quite a difficult guy to get around corners. They get stuck quite easily. But Duke is almost back home. There you go, my dude. There you go. Nice and cozy again. And boom. Yeah! We've earned 7 diamonds today, guys. Aren't we great? Well, that's still nowhere near 7. No, what was it? 40 diamonds we needed? How do I get out of this place? I'm gonna have to do a bit of hardcore parkour. No, that won't work. Oh, I can jump over here. Here we go. I'm out. So I've pretty much completed today's project, although I haven't quite decided how to do this part of the rails. You can see here I've sort of done this design with panes and carpet on top. Going diagonal with this design, it did not look good at all, so I scrapped it, got rid of it, didn't even show you guys, it was really bad. But I want to sort of either find a way of, I even need to go up, carry on with the glass until it goes straight again, which is definitely a possibility. But then that's getting, you know, this sort of glass effect that doesn't go with this too close to a fantasy building, because that's technically Aquatown in a way. So I'm not quite sure about that. And yeah, carpets didn't look good going down. So you guys, can you help me, please? Please help me. I need some help. It looks quite nice. The track works really, really well with it. I didn't obviously get as far as that yet, but I think that looks quite nice and neat and fancy. It's just that one little bit of, you know, over there that I can't seem to get right. Just this diagonal that I can't seem to do. It's really frustrating me. I'm thinking maybe we'll just go full glass blocks all the way down on the corners and then mix in a bit of clear and a bit of white so that we get this sort of, you know, in between, so that, you know, it mixes quite nicely. But anyway, I'll work on that off camera, because blimey, I'm not going to sit here for ages just trying to figure that out, because it's frustrating me. But guys, let me know what you think of this build and today's episode. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. See ya!
When Stanley approached the end of the video, he clicked the subscribe button.